If you've been looking at the astrology forecast for the end of 2026, there's a lot of information floating around out there talking about good luck weeks coming our way, specifically for July and August. Effortless energy and beautiful trines and sextiles. But I'm here to tell you that this energy might actually be a trap. To understand why, we have to look deeper at what aspects actually are. So in your birth chart, like when you first pull it up, it might be a little bit confusing because there's a lot of little lines. And so what those little lines are doing is they're connecting the planets. Those little lines are letting you know how each planet is talking to the other planet, what type of dance they're having. So those little lines are very, very important. So there's a lot of different aspects in astrology, but the main ones that most people look at are squares, trines, sextiles, oppositions, and conjunctions. Today, we're going to be exploring specifically sextiles and trines. If you look up standard astrology information, you'll constantly find people calling these the easy, smooth, free-flowing energies. But the thing is, they have a heavy shadow side as well. If you aren't careful, they can turn completely stagnant. This easy energy leads to a feeling like everything in your life should just flow without friction. But that mindset breeds complacency. It gives you the easy way out. When a cosmic window opens up and it's nothing but this easy energy, it doesn't automatically mean you're getting blessed. It means you're being tested on your boundaries. If you haven't built a real system in your life and you haven't done the hard work of personal accountability, these aspects aren't going to bring you abundance. They're going to bring you a lot of stagnation. They will keep you trapped in the exact same loops and patterns because it's simply too comfortable to change. Easy energy lets you ignore the elephant in the room. Currently, the end of July is packed with these sextiles and trines, but we have to look at the bigger picture of what else is happening right now in the sky. And we're having a major shift coming with our outer planets, and the lunar nodes are preparing to switch signs. The cosmic landscape is completely rewiring itself, which it usually does around this time, right before the eclipse starts. We are literally tearing up old agreements and signing new contracts with the stars. If you try to coast through these aspects on old, lazy habits, unspoken boundaries that are robbing you of your peace, or by not taking accountability just because the daily transits feel smooth, you are completely missing the boat. Not only that, but you aren't even activating the energy. You might actually be missing out on blessings, or worse, giving them away to the people around you. The outer planets are demanding a foundational breakdown and rebuild. You cannot step into a brand new evolutionary cycle if you're using easy daily transits to avoid doing the actual work of seeing the change come in. This is also why when I do synastry charts and I see that a couple has a lot of sextile and trines in their chart, a lot of the times when having a lot of sextiles and trines in the chart, it means that if a problem arises, you guys are not going to work out through it. You want the easy flowing part of the relationship, which means that, like I said, when a problem comes, you're just gonna bail, or they're just gonna bail, or it's gonna be too much for them to handle. So when stress comes, their reaction is to walk away. And that's something that's not gonna help you build a life together with someone. It's also not gonna help you build a relationship with them. That's why it's important of when you're dating to ask the questions of how do you handle stress? How do you handle an inconvenience? How do you handle people telling you no? Seeing them actually handle those situations in real time. Is it something that's consistent? Of course, sometimes we break out of character because we're stressed out, because we're having a bad day, but that's not a consistent pattern. So what is consistently showing up? And looking at the synastry chart can let you know the energy that's consistently behind their actions, which could let you know of where the change needs to be applied. So when you see those pop astrology posts telling you to just sit back and manifest, or just sit back and enjoy the easy relationship because the sky looks pretty, I want you to challenge yourself. Don't take the eject button just because it's there. Look at where you are being called to build a real structure. Look at where you are being called to talk about your truths, to talk about what's really bothering you in a relationship, and take control of the wheel. Give space to your partner to feel safe enough for them to also be able to do that, or to your children. Let them know that it's okay to have a conversation about it not being easy or it getting a little bit too hard. Let me know in the comments below, where in your life are you feeling the urge to just coast by? And where do you know you need to finally face the elephant in the room? Let's explore that more. Add a picture of your birth chart and I'll give you a free little mini reading. As the planets move, stay curious, stay aware, and keep your eyes on the skies. Until next time, Astro Family.